In this video, I'm going to show you how to release your music online with DistroKid using your iPhone or your iPad. Let's go. DistroKid are a music distribution platform that allow you to upload an unlimited number of songs, EPs, and albums to Spotify, Apple Music, and all the other online streaming platforms and stores. Now, if you're using your desktop, your Mac or your PC, it is super simple to upload your music and get it out there. But until now, using a mobile device like an iPhone or an iPad has been a little bit trickier. So in this tutorial, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know to release using just your mobile device. In this demonstration, I'll be using my iPad, but the process is exactly the same on your iPhone. The layout is just slightly different. The main one being you have to tap on this menu option to get to the upload function, but everything else is pretty much the same. Step one is to prepare your files. You'll need your album artwork and your final mastered version, the WAV file of the song that you're actually going to upload. I've got both of these prepared here already, but let's go into a bit of detail about what these need to be. Your audio file should be a WAV file. That's an uncompressed audio file. If you use an MP3 or an M4A, a compressed file, you're not going to get the best quality. And there's a heap of videos here on the channel all about mixing and mastering and preparing your audio file. But what you then need to do, whatever platform you use, you need to save it into a folder here on your Files app here on your iPad or your iPhone. A quick refresher on Files. The Files app is right here, and you can choose to save things either on your iPad or your iPhone location or on your iCloud drive. I've set up a separate folder here, Studio Live today, murdering time, and I've got a separate folder here for just these files. I recommend you do the same just so that you know exactly where your files are and that you choose the right ones. Your album art needs to be a JPEG file, and I recommend at least 3000 by 3000 pixels. You can create that in something like Canva, and I've got a video about how to create album artwork for free linked down in the description. Now, if your album artwork is actually a photo here in your photo library, it's a little bit trickier. You can use a conversion app. I recommend File Converter, this one here. There's a link down in the description, and you can actually set this to do an image conversion here by hitting this plus button here, going into your gallery and selecting your file from here. You can run into some problems with the resolution and the file type by doing it this way, but it is an option. It's better if you can get a JPEG organically from whatever platform you use to create your album art. There you go, that has converted. Now we can hit the share button over here on the left. Scroll down to Save to Files, choose that location where we wanted to save this, and hit Save. There you go, we have another copy in here. Now this will keep the resolution of whatever the source file was. So in this case, this one here is only 1000 by 1000. But if your original image is 3000 by 3000, it will retain that. We don't need this one though, so we're going to delete that to avoid confusion. Now that we've got our two files here, our WAV file and our album artwork, it is time to start releasing. Next up, we're going to open the Safari web browser here on your iPhone or your iPad, and we're going to go to distrokid.com. Tap on that one and it'll load up our DistroKid front page. Now, if you don't have a DistroKid account, you want to save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan, use the link down in the description. Once you're signed up and you're logged in here, you'll be ready to go. Now, you can see here, I've already uploaded a heap of music on here, all using my Mac and my PC. But this time, we're going to do it differently. We're going to upload directly here from mobile using nothing but my iPad. So let's hit the upload button and get started. So we're here in the upload page and we're ready to start entering the details of this release. And DistroKid have done some work recently to make this work really seamlessly on your mobile device, whether you're on your phone or your tablet. In the past, it's been a little bit harder to do. So let's go ahead and enter all the details and then upload our album artwork, our audio file, and get releasing. Services, we're going to leave all of these selected. Number of songs is 1. It is going to be a single, so we'll make sure that's selected as well. Now, the song we're releasing is an alternate version of a song I've previously released, but it is a different version, so we're going to say no to previously released. Now, I have the Musician Plus plan here with DistroKid, so I've got two different artist names. This one is going to be released under my Pete Johns artist name, so we're going to select that, and because I've released before, you can see that I've already got Spotify and Apple Music all set up and ready to go. Again, because I have the Musician Plus plan, I can set a release date in the future, and that's a good idea if you want to start promoting your music. We're just going to leave this with today's date, so it will be released as soon as possible, which means we won't have a pre-order here. We've got our record label name there again. That's a Musician Plus feature, which you will need to upgrade to take advantage of. Okay, the important bit here. Let's upload our album artwork. So we're going to tap on the choose an image. Now, here's where you got to be careful. Don't use photo library. You need to choose a file because that's where you can get into trouble. It won't upload your album artwork correctly if you try and do it directly from the photo library. So let's tap on choose file. We will browse through and find that folder with our album artwork. There it is. Let's just do a final check by holding down on that and hitting the Get Info button. There it is. It's definitely a JPEG image and it is 3000 by 3000 pixels. We're good to go. So we're going to tap on that one. And there it is, looking good. Language is English, and we're going to go with folk, because this is a bit of a folky kind of song. I've entered the name of my track there, Murdering Chime. Now, it doesn't have a featured artist, but I do need to select this one because it is an alternative version. So I'm going to hit the other button here, and we're going to change this. We're going to make this acoustic version. And you can see DistroKid has updated our song title preview there. That's what it's going to look like. All right, what would a song release be without the song file? So that's what we're going to do here. We need to tap on this choose file button, and again we're going to go to the choose file option. Now, because we've already navigated here to that correct folder, it is all right here. So we're going to tap on this one. That's going to place that file there, and when it gets to the end of this, it's going to start the upload process. The options on your screen right now, you can pause and take a look at those, or if you want more detail, check out the other video where I go into detail around all of these options. That video is linked down in the description. You'll also find information about all of these additional extras in that previous video. So we're going to skip over those now. We're going to also select all of these. We're going to agree to all these tick boxes because, again, I've done this a bunch of times. But again, you can hit pause and read through what we're agreeing to there if you like. And then we're going to hit the done button. Drum roll, please, and tap. What it's doing here is it's verifying that information. It's uploading the album artwork. That's looking good there. And then it's going to go ahead and start uploading the track. Now, if you get an error, what's going to happen is that's going to go flying across the screen really, really fast. And if that happens, it means it's probably not worked and you may need to go back and try it again. If you're getting something like this, then chances are everything is going to be hunky-dory. And there we go, done. That was easy, wasn't it? It really, really was. And now that you can do this with your iPhone or your iPad, it's even easier. Finally, let's go back to the My Music tab here, and you can see there it's got a little yellow dot next to it. All these rest of these ones are green dots, and if we tap on that one, we can jump back into that information, and this will get updated over the coming days. At the moment, it's processing. That'll say delivered to stores, and then ready to go and ready to be listened to on all of the streaming platforms. There's a heap more videos about DistroKid linked down in the description, and if you've got any questions, please drop them in the comments below. Happy creating, happy releasing. See you next time.